just to look at the text alone, no? Kung ato lang taon ang atong gibasa, it ginatagaan ta og ginaprepare ta sa unsay scene ani, unsay gakahitabo ani. It sets ourselves back into this such an amazing event with Christ together with His disciples. Nindot kayo mga igsoon sa atong pagbasa lang. Gitagaan tag setting. And the reason for that mga igsoon, the reason for that nga tuning basahon to heighten our thoughts, to prepare us about what happened sa Last Supper, in which this is the last authorized Passover, no? And also mga igsoon sa tong gibasa karon diri sa Matthew 26, it gives us the meaning of nganong ginabuhat nato ni. It gives us the meaning of this Holy Communion or the Lord's table in which we share. Now, first of all, mga igsoon, sa verse 20 sa atong gibasa, si Matthew man nagsulat ani, of course, no, pangalan niya. Matthew, wala kay siya gi-istorya sa verse 20. He just gives us the background, the setting or the scene. Look at verse 20. Ingon siya, now when evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12 disciples. Simple statement in this one single verse. Now, it was, kiningat tayo mga igsoon, it was after 6 o'clock in the evening sa Thursday. And there, Jesus Christ gathered His disciples. Aning time. And unsay gingon ni Matthew, unsay ang pagsulat niya, Christ, He reclined. Naglingkod atong Ginoo. Simple kayo nga statement. Very, very simple, plain statement. Naglingkod sila. Now, kung mabalik ta sa Old Testament mga igsoon, especially sa book of Exodus, chapter 12, remember when God instituted kining Passover, ang pinaka-first gid nga Passover, unsay instruction sa Ginoo kanila sa pagbuhat ng Passover. Ingon ng Ginoo, you are to eat standing because it will remind you of haste, sa pagdali-dali with which you left Egypt. No? So na instruction sa Ginoo sa Exodus 12 na kaon mo aning Passover lamb, kung mag-celebrate mo aning Passover lamb, ay mo paglingkod, tindog. No, that's the instruction. But through the years, of course, mga igsoon, and centuries have passed sa pag-celebrate sa Passover, niabot sa punto sa mga Jewish nga nakarealize sila nga there's no reason anymore nga magdali-dali. Since there was no haste in living, they have learned nga pwede na din mo lingkod. To recline in somewhat nga relax nga pag-celebrate aning Passover. And so, of course, Matthew records it nga si Christ with His disciples, they are reclining. No, naglingkod na sila ning time. The celebration of the Passover, mga igsoon, was a celebration of the time. The reason nga nung Passover is because of this, that God passed over the houses of the Jews in Egypt where naay blood sa doorpost. Remember mo ito? And kung makita ni sa angel of death nga mulabay, dili i-spare niya ang kinabuhi sa firstborn. And then not just this mga igsoon, the Passover, the passing of the angel of death, but then it also followed up by delivering His people sa land sa Egypt mismo. Gipagawas sila sa nasod sa Egypt. And kining Passover mga igsoon sa Old Testament, it is the greatest act of God's redemptive power in the Old Testament. Deliverance out of Egypt. The blood on the doorpost, the angel of death, nga mulabay, and then they were spared, they were redeemed out of slavery, and then they were being led to the promised land. And so that Passover was the symbol